Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Jasper Baseball's Carter Stom signed to play at the University of Southern Indiana. The right-hander was the Wildcats' top pitcher as a junior. He explains why he chose Coach Tracy Archuleta and the Screaming Eagles.
As I was going through my choices, I figured that was the best choice for me because they got my major. I want to major in engineering, and they got a good program of that. Also, it's pretty close to home, so I can make the trip back to home without any problems. And I just feel like they got a good program, and I feel like I'd fit in well there.
You mentioned fitting in. Have they talked to you about what kind of role you'd play with them?
Well, I'm going to be a pitcher down there, but they haven't said much about that as whether I'm going to be redshirted or how it's going to look like.
And I'm sure you're comfortable. You've went to camps there, and you've did some things with fall baseball there, and your dad went there. Did that figure into your decision to go there since you were comfortable?
Well, it kind of did a little bit. I've played some fall leagues down there, and I like the campus. I like the field. But I just felt overall it was a good fit for me, and I would fit in well. But no, my dad didn't really play a role. Like him playing, that didn't really make a role for me.
Visiting with Jasper baseball standout Carter Stom, who just committed to play at the University of Southern Indiana. And looking at their program, they always have a shot at a national championship and going deep into the postseason. How cool is that to want to be a part of that program?
Oh, it's very cool. I mean, whenever I'm out on the field, I'm very like one of those guys who likes to win and very competitive. So I think being having the opportunity to win one of those would be an amazing opportunity. But just winning in general is a big role for me. I like winning.
You've really grown as a pitcher the last several years. Just go over your growth and how you've gotten better as a pitcher as you've went along here in high school.
Well, freshman year I started out, I basically had probably two pitches, a fastball and a curveball. And I found out that ain't going to work. And I got to develop something else. So changeup is always a big thing. Coaches try to get you to work on. So I've been working on that a lot lately to develop a better changeup. Also, I developed a slider, and that's been my go-to pitch recently. I like that a lot. But just mixing up grips and seeing how different balls roll off the fingers was pretty important to me.
And to go to the next level, all players, no matter what sport, want to improve on what they've done so far. What are going to be some of the things that you work on to becoming a better pitcher as you head to college?
I want to develop better arm strength so I can throw harder, which, I mean, that's not a big role, but I want to throw a little bit harder so then some of my other pitches are more effective. I also want to work on my mechanics some more and get it so I can repeat my delivery every time so it's the same, because that's a big key in pitching is to have the same rhythm and stuff. So I want to just work on that and try to develop my pitches better and be more like precise and accurate with them.
And I'm sure you did really well in basketball as well as play baseball. I'm sure it'll be kind of good to perhaps focus on one sport to build your strength and really focus on that, right?
Yeah. I like basketball a lot, and that was fun, but I just wasn't the best at it, and I feel like baseball is my better sport out of the two, and I've enjoyed it more, and I've probably been more successful in it. But, yeah, I love playing both sports, and it was a great experience in the high school level.
No doubt about it, visiting with Jasper's Carter Stom. And Carter, you guys were getting ready for this baseball season, going through the preseason, going through the winter conditioning, and then it all just stopped. How weird was that, and how disappointing was that? Obviously, you were ready to go and play with your, friends and whatnot. Just how disappointing was that, going through all that and then have it just stop?
It was very disappointing. Whenever I heard the news, I was devastated because I knew I probably wouldn't get to be back out on that field playing for Coach Govert anymore or with my friends, putting on the Jasper uniform. But, yeah, we were preparing well like we do every off season, getting ready for the season. Coach was pushing us, trying to make us our best, and then it all just stopped, and I think we all came by with shock with that. But there's nothing else any of us could do about it, so we just got to move on.
And going back, you mentioned playing at Jasper. How much did you enjoy doing that, playing for Jasper baseball and playing with your teammates that you've played with forever? How cool was that?
Oh, it's really cool. That's probably the best experience of my life, just playing for Jasper, playing for Coach Gobert. He's a great coach. Playing on Rookshire Field, probably the nicest field in Indiana, or one of them, anyways. But it's just a great experience playing at Jasper. I don't think any other high school is quite like it, and I'm just glad I got the opportunity to play for Jasper.
Moving forward, as you get ready to go to USI next fall, hopefully, what are going to be some of the things you're going to be doing to keep your baseball shape and just getting ready for a potential season, since you're not going to be playing here this spring?
I'm going to be going on some runs, trying to keep my condition well, lifting to keep my strength up, and then also just like throwing and doing some throwing drills to keep my arm in shape, and just getting it ready for the next season and the next opportunity I can get on the field. I'll be ready.
Elsewhere, Jasper High School graduate Neil Dittmer is the new head football coach at Paoli. Dittmer's been the head softball coach for the Rams for the past several years. He teaches social studies at Paoli. Dittmer takes over for Brian Gleasing. The Rams were 6-5 last season. For the first time since 2005, the University of Evansville and Purdue men's basketball teams will meet on the hardwood. Schools will face each other November 10th at Mackey Arena. It will mark the season opener for the new campaign for the Purple Aces. The start time and TV coverage will be announced later. This will be the 15th meeting between the programs. In the last game, Evansville got a 75-69 win over the Boilermakers at Roberts Stadium. Back in 2005, over the last 9 matchups, the Aces have picked up 5 victories. And Alford will be coaching college basketball here in Indiana. Corey Alford, the son of Nevada coach and former IU star Steve Alford, is the new head man at Huntington University. Alford currently serves as an assistant coach with the Nevada Wolfpack. Prior to that role, he held various positions for the basketball team at his alma mater, UCLA. Alford spent 4 seasons on the staff with the Bruins and 2 seasons playing with UCLA and 2 seasons at New Mexico. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.